back. The music is you, right?
Daytona Beach, Florida, the birthplace of speed. For over half a century, this stretch of asphalt has crowned legends and broken hearts. Tonight, under the lights, 15 drivers strap in for 250 miles of high-speed chess. At nearly 200 miles per hour, every move matters, and every mistake could cost it all. The veterans chasing glory one more time. The young guns hungry to make their mark. Drafting, bumping, blocking, the high banks of Daytona will determine it all. This is more than just a race. It's survival. It's speed. It's Daytona. Welcome to the Daytona 250. Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Burnt Rubber Racing Association Cup Series Daytona 250. I'm Robin McKay. Alongside me is Jamie George in the booth. Jamie, thank you for joining me.
Nice to be here, Robert.
Yeah, we are in for an absolute action-packed race for tonight's event. 15 drivers through the series of the Daytona duels and qualifying and Daytona duels have set this 14-car field. Pritchard puts it on pole position, followed by Farmer, Johns, Pachter, Race, Nicole. I'm gonna butcher this name all night. Nicole's Divine, Penn, Marker, Silva, and our very own Cohen Haas. It's going to be a really interesting race tonight.
I agree. I'm definitely excited to see how this race turn out after those heats the other night.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
I agree. It'll definitely be nice to see. It'll definitely be interesting to see how this race turns out after the duels the other night.
Yeah, exactly. And the duels were extremely action-packed. They were a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed it at home. Just doing some volume adjusting here. Here we go. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see what these drivers can pull off tonight, especially because Cohen Haas, who's starting in the back. Let me find him here. Yeah, Cohen Haas, who's starting from the pits. So is David De Silva. Don't exactly know the reasoning behind that. Let's see if we can't get race control here. As he is not in the tower. It's odd.
Green flag, green flag.
And the green flag is out. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize. Green flag is out here. Let's go racing at Daytona. It's the Daytona 250. De Silva and Haas coming out of the pits must have a starting from pit lane penalty. That's odd. is that number 9 of Travis Farmer leading the field, followed by Espy. Most of the drivers filing down to that low lane, but the 99 comes out of line. There's that 22 just ahead of Ty Mosley, or Shauna Mosley, who was really aggressive during the duels, got a lot of penalties, had some incidents, let's call them, as he pushes the 24 out of the way up the line.
This is already an exciting race. They're racing like they're winning after the first lap.
Yeah, exactly. They're kind of going single file lap, which really kind of reminds me of Gen 6 days. But yeah, you're right. Farmer's still out in front of the field. Single file, David Silva and Cohen Haas are still at the back of the pack from starting the pits. 5 seconds out, which is extremely surprising, but Cohen Haas and David Silva are together.
Now, according to race control, there were originally 5 cars with an end of line or any form of penalty at the start of this race. Unfortunately, the 31, the 40, and the 41 have not been able to make this race tonight.
Whoa, caution! Already 22 involved.
Wow, 22 of Mosley already this early in the race. That's kind of sucks.
Alrighty, let's get that replay pulled up here. Looks like that is going to fall on the... Alright, SDK doesn't have an incident saved, but let's go back to where the caution was thrown. Okay, let's see if we can't see anything here. Oh, I see exactly what happened.
Oh, just gets in with the 95.
Yeah, well, let's ride on board with that 95 here. Yeah, the 22 just tries to come down. Gets right on board. Let's ride on board with the 22 for that one. See, just gets loose. Not a whole lot of damage.
Yeah.
Which
probably clipped his nose.
But not a whole lot of damage. But you know who that's really good for? The Silva and
the 11 and the 12.
Yeah, and they started in the pits. This is going to be a lifesaver for them. Yeah, race control confirming as multiple cars here are taking the chicane, taking the Le Mans chicane. That's a way to do a pace lap.
Probably keep their tires a little warmer.
Yeah, it's common for drivers to do that. It's just something fun to do. I've done it countless times. You got to be careful though in packs. The 5 bumping
sure.
the 22. Don't exactly know the story behind this.
I'm surprised the 22 was able to get going that soon. Oh.
Probably a blink. As the multiple drivers make it on pit road. Looks like almost the entire field does. Yeah, that's the 95, the 30, the 66, the 8, the 99, the 90, the 22, and the 12. I don't know. Mosley's not coming back.
I can see why they would all want to pit right now. More fuel in the tank now means less fuel later when they do have to pit, so this could prove very beneficial to many drivers.
Exactly, and I think that one of the best ways to find that out is to talk to one of them. So let's bring in our very own in-car pit reporter, Cohen Haas. Let's bring him in here. If I can hear this. Good evening, Cohen Haas. It's Robert McKay in the booth. You got a copy?
I'm sorry, who?
McKay in the booth.
Oh, yeah. It's Haas with a copy.
What's the pit strategy here? Obviously, that caution with the 95 and 22 really kind of helped you out.
It did. Mainly just fuel for the night. I mean, maybe halfway through some tires, but other than that, well, maybe not even tires. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think we're going to need any tonight.
Yeah, tires.
I don't know what.
Yeah, tires are not common here on iRacing and super speedways. How much fuel do you got in the tank currently? Just to be able to gauge on.
I've got 14.7 gallons. I went into pits to get me some fuel. Try to run this long run here. Of course, I'm sure you noticed the scheme's different. Because the other one wasn't flashy enough.
That's quite an interesting scheme, but I think the flashy scheme tonight is you see just ahead swerving. Is that the...
Alex Penn of the...
Yeah, that's the 30. That's his flashy scheme, but it's an interesting scheme. Let's leave it at that.
What is it? What is it, a Dale scheme?
No, it's a tie-dye scheme, just straight tie-dye.
Oh, the tie-dye, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing, because my trading paint's been acting funky for a little bit.
Yeah, he's in a really, really bright tie-dye scheme. Thank you for joining us, Stone Ross. We'll see you shortly.
Thank you, man.
Oh, man, I put him in the wrong.
A lot of pretty good paint schemes today.
Yeah, a lot of gorgeous paint schemes. Particularly, I think one of my favorite ones is the one of, let me see if I can find it here. I'm thinking of the 99 here of Barker. I really like that paint scheme. Not sponsored. I also really think that the 56 paint scheme of Pritchard is a nice paint scheme. Now, although I'm from northeastern Pennsylvania, I am not a Phillies fan. Go Pack Go. But that is a clean scheme nonetheless. If I can get it here, here you go. That is a clean scheme nonetheless.
For sure. Love to see the aid of Nichols, sorry, running the Kyle Busch, Morgan & Morgan scheme.
Yeah, fellow Kyle Busch fan, I see. Yeah, that scheme brought a lot of good luck to Kyle Busch until up recently. I'm hoping that maybe if Logan Nicholas gets the win tonight and the 8 Morgan & Morgan, Kyle Busch should get the win in the 8 Morgan & Morgan this week at Kansas or at New Hampshire.
Oh, for sure.
Only one way to find out as the pace car is going through turns 3 and 4 here. This is the roof cam on the pace car. Bit of an interesting camera angle. Pace car makes that.
Pace car's in.
That makes that infamous left-hand turn onto pit road. Travis Farmer leads the field once again. Green flag back out here. Great start there from Travis Farmer. Ryan also gets a really good jump from the outside, kind of fouls the line. This is the blimp cam, as you see 2 wide back in the pack between the 30 and the 66. 11 pushing hard on the 59.
They're pretty squirrely back there.
Yeah, they are. So 27 gets shoved up high by that 8. Falls in line. The 59 getting shoved. The 5 of Tanner Griffin running a really squirrely line. So 30 goes high.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Not quite enough, unfortunately.
Oh, contact between the 59 and the 9. Or 59 and the 5.
Oh, and he side drafts them.
Oh, 59 is...
They are...
Oh, contact between the 95
Oh, this could
and
be
the 12.
dangerous.
They're racing
Man, they
hard.
just parachuted.
Yeah, they're racing hard for no reason. It's lap 8. It's 59.
Everyone knows you win on lap 8, man. You always win at the end of lap 8.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not in the lead by lap 8, you just call it. Your day's over. It's the 5.
Exactly.
Really aggressive there. It's right on board.
Oh, he clears them.
That's clear. How long is that going to last? Not long at all.
Finally, 2 wide racing.
Nice draft action. 59. Left with Bennett. Right on board here. Super pack.
That is not good for him, but you know what? I'm sure we'll have another caution eventually.
Oh, 100%, especially against how these guys are racing. Whoa!
Oh,
Deja vu, hard hit there for the
speaking
5.
of. Oh, man.
Commentator's curse. Let's get that replay here. I'll be riding on board with the 5.
Man, that is very reminiscent of 01.
Yeah, we were literally just talking about potentially getting another caution. Yeah, let's ride on board here with the 5 of Tanner Griffin. Tries to go against the same.
I wonder. Man, what? They're racing way too aggressive out there.
Yeah, I think he was...
I love to see it, but
Yeah, yeah, you can see here he was just trying to get underneath the 9, gets loose and just T-bows him.
I mean, you know what? That's the kind of moves you have to make on super speedways, though. If you want to get up front, you got to be dangerous, take chances.
Yeah, but again, not on lap 8. Although we were making the joke, you win every, and you don't actually win the race on lap 8.
No, it's actually lap 9, guys.
Well, not this time because we're under caution. Maybe lap 11.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, under caution here for the second time tonight. Let's bring up the driver who caused and was involved in that wreck, Tanner Griffin. Hey, Tanner, it's Robert McKay, Jamie George, in the GFRM broadcast booth. Got a copy.
I got you. What's up?
A little bit of an interesting wreck there. Just got loose trying to dive down?
I'm struggling not driving on a controller. The car just randomly flicked. Yeah, the car just randomly flicked, and it was my insides turned out because I hit Travis.
Any reason for using controller and not your wheel?
It's not working again tonight.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's quite interesting. It was a straight wreck. I thought you just tried to dive down low and maybe just got loose, which is a little bit rare in these next gen cars. You see that a lot with like the Xfinity cars with the 16.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully, we'll see you in the booth for a better reason next time. Thank you for joining us, Tanner.
Yes, sir.
Good luck with your wheel.
Yeah, a bit of an interesting wreck there caused by the 5 of Tanner Griffin. One of the interesting things about iRacing is you can drive on controller. It's really, really rare, and it's really, really hard to do.
I've heard of people doing it, but I can tell you I was not expecting to see that here tonight.
Yeah, especially at a super speedway. You should see me how I drive on controller in Heat 5 on a super speedway. It's not good.
No, me neither. I was horrible till I switched to my wheel.
See, I cannot wait for Heat 5 to come out. That's going to be interesting. I believe that comes out November 11th for
PC.
For PC, yes.
October 16th or October 18th or 19th for Xbox and PlayStation. Also, unlike Heat 5, it's a very big game. Apparently it's 50-some gigabytes. Which, that's a little surprising to see for a NASCAR game, but big files, I'm sure that means they put a lot of effort into it, so.
Yeah, I believe so too. iRacing does a pretty good job when it comes to games. I have no doubt in my mind that they'll be able to cook something up, so to speak.
One difference I noticed today while looking at some clips are some of the custom setup settings will be different between Heat 5 and NASCAR 25. You can no longer change the car's ride height, the front and rear ride heights. Obviously, the next gen car, you can't put any tape on it, and the car does not have a track bar. You cannot change the gears, unlike Heat 5, only the rear end ratio. And now, due to the independent rear suspension, we will be able to change the rear cambers for the left and right side. Surprising enough, though, they removed the ability to change your steering offset, which that'll be interesting to see for a game that supports controllers as their primary way of driving the vehicle.
Yeah, it will be interesting, and especially, again, because it's not, you know, with all of the changes, it'll be interesting to see how drivers kind of cope with that difference, especially the people who have been on iRacing can't be on iRacing, or whatever the purpose may be.
I can tell you, there's a bunch of us who don't have iRacing and we're itching to get back at racing.
Yeah, including yourself.
Yeah.
As the pace car pulls off onto pit road, De Silva leads the field for the first time tonight, and we are back green here at the Daytona International Speedway. Had a little bit of a great part here. De Silva and John's getting 2x2 throughout the field, but that'll probably
Seems like they're maintaining it a little better than last time.
Yeah, just a little bit better, but you said huge red cautions out once again.
I didn't even mean a caution. I meant they didn't collapse into single file right away.
Well, congratulations.
Jeez. Should keep my mouth shut then.
You do need to keep your mouth shut, because it's certainly be causing a lot of wrecks, that's for sure. Let's pull up the replay. Once I can get it pulled up here. Okay, here we go. Let's get that replay. I believe that was on a bad bump from the 8. Let's ride on board the 8 here. Okay, let's ride on board. Yeah, bad bump. Oh, that was a netcode incident between. You can see right there.
That is very unfortunate.
Something about that 12 makes me think it's Cohen Haas, but I just can't put my finger around it.
I wonder.
I don't know, that might be Cohen Haas. I cannot put my finger around it.
That's interesting to see, considering the 12 and the 11 started at the very back. Now they're at the very front.
Yeah, that is interesting. Let's kind of go on board here on the rear view camera of the 66. See if that was between netcode and a bad bump from the 8. See what race control says. Yeah, major netcode caused a caution. That's what I kind of figured.
Man, that always stinks.
Yeah, it does.
At this rate, though, they're going to have to hit the pace car.
Yeah, and the entire field comes down, most of the field comes down pit road. Except for the 8 and the 12.
At this point in the race, I can see why they wouldn't. They're probably banking on another caution, considering how everyone else has been driving.
More than
likely. I mean, obviously this one wasn't really caused by a person's driving, but I don't know. I have a feeling we're going to see more of that pace car eventually tonight.
Yeah, most certainly. 15. laps in, and we are already already kind of under a lot of cautions. Like, a lot of cautions. It's weird. But, I mean, again, when it comes to, you know, super speedways and all that, it gets to a, you know, like a lot of stuff happens in races like this, and a lot of wrecks as people take their skating in. But, I mean, it's come to expect it at a super speedway, but I don't think we've expected this much.
So, surprising enough, the 99 stayed in the pits for a long time now. I wonder if he got involved in that incident somehow.
Yeah, potentially.
The 22 of Mosley, still out of the race, looks like for good, I guess. Seems to be having internet issues.
Yeah, he, race control talked to me about that earlier. I forgot to bring it up. He, yeah, disconnected. His computer crashed, or he lost internet, or whatever the reason may be behind that. A lot of iRacing is a really internet-intensive software, just because it's a massively online multiplayer game, as you can see by the field, right?
Yeah.
Not only do you have all the drivers going to be broadcasters, you have racers, you have spectators, you have... It's a lot of work, but look who's out in front. Cohen Haas leads the field. Let's bring him in and get his opinion on that. Cohen Haas, welcome back to the booth. Leading the field, what are your thoughts on that? Cohen Haas, it's always got a copy.
Robert?
Yeah, what does it feel like to be in the lead?
Better than it feels to be in the back of the pack, that's for sure. I do think this was all because of pit strategy here. My goal here is hoping for another caution for me to come in and get tires. Or not tires, but fuel. But if I can have the lead for a little bit, that should be decent for my points.
Yeah, exactly. Get some nice leading lap points. Bit of an interesting race tonight. A lot of wrecks, netcode involved in the last one. What are your thoughts on that? We've already had 3 wrecks and we're 16 laps in.
You know, I'm not sure. I mean, we've had a lot of wrecks. I do suspect we're gonna have another one. I'm not sure if Ty's out for the race or not. I mean, no, last time I heard about him, he was 7 laps down. I'm not sure if he's,
Mosley's out, yeah, and packet loss.
Alrighty. I know I accidentally bumped the 8. I told him sorry. I was coming up for it just in case if De Silva was going to break anytime soon. I wanted to make sure he had enough room.
Yeah, that was a netcode incident.
Oh, for me and the 8?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, I just got
Was it the 8 or the 66?
That was the 8 and the 66.
Right.
Oh, I was not aware.
But yeah, I'm talking about, like, after that wreck. Like, we were under caution.
Oh.
I didn't see that one. We'll let you go here as we're about to go green. Thank you for joining us, Cohen Haas.
Green flag,
Green
green
flag
flag.
back out here at Daytona International Speedway. Cohen Haas. Nicholas in the 8.
I mean, 2 wide racing is what we want to see here.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
not wrecking.
they don't collapse back into one line.
Action going on, but right now, live drag racing down the backstretch. And Logan Nicholas gets the lead, and so does Esme. Jumps ahead of Cohen Haas, but Cohen Haas is not willing to give up the lead. 5 into
the
11.
95 blocks.
Whoa, 27 around. Saw that one. That was the 24, no, that was the 27.
Both of them.
Let's get that replay pulled up.
Damn.
Believe that's going to be on the 66 for giving a bad bump. Let's get that replay pulled up here. We're riding on board the 66 here. Oh, no, that's going to be on the 27 because he kind of shoots up the track a bit.
56 and 30 involved as well.
Good wreck avoidance there by the 66.
Very unfortunate for the two Hendrick-inspired cars.
Yeah, the 24 and the 27.
I'm sure it's still early enough, though, as long as they stay on the lead lap, they can make it back up front.
Yeah, again, it's a really long track, right? So you have a lot of time to kind of come down pit road, make your repairs, so on and so forth. Let's bring in our current race leader. Is not in any voice channels. Yeah, fourth caution of the night. We're on lap 17. Race control not happy with the amount of cautions.
Rightfully so.
Again, this is the fourth or fifth caution of the night, lap 17. It's...
There goes the 12 down pit road, like you mentioned.
Yep. The 9 breaks it down the road, 30 and 99, they all take it down the road. Most of the field actually is. You can see Divine and Pritchard there.
The 77 back on pit, 27, sorry, back on pit road. That's surprising.
Could just be trying to have as much fuel to take as he can. He's been towards the back most of the night.
Probably attempting to save a little bit.
Yeah, so currently we are on lap. Let's do some quick math here. I hate math, but let's do some quick math. Let's see, so we are on lap 19. Calculator. It's lap 19. So, and we've been going on for, let's say, 30 minutes at this point. It is taking us a minute and a half on average per lap for this race so far.
That's double what it should be.
Yeah, let's multiply this by 100. 157 divided by 60. If we keep going at this pace, we will be done by 10 o'clock. Roughly. 2.6 hours. So about 10.
Central Standard Time.
Central Standard Time, correct.
Good thing I don't have class till tomorrow afternoon.
Lucky. I'm bright and early. Yeah, hopefully we can kind of break this cycle of caution so we're not here till 2200 Central. Just caution.
Yeah, that would.
Caution.
That would suck.
Pritchard out of the race. Pritchard, the 56, involved in that one. Divine back out on track, lap down. Race comes out.
Interesting enough. 24 car Divine seems to be the only car on track not part of any formal team.
Have the roster.
I do.
Pull my copy up here.
Most of the other cars that would have had a pit pass through or an end of longest line penalty at the start of this race, the 31, the 40, and the 41, all three of them are not part of a formal team, but they did not show up today.
Yeah, again, quite an interesting race. A lot of cautions. Yes, I'm looking at the roster now. I believe the only driver that's in the race that is not on an active team is the 24. Yeah, because the 5's on MRC, the 8's on LSC, the 9's on MRC, the 11's on JPR, the 12's on VMS, so on and so forth. Pace car pulls off onto pit road. SB and Nicholas lead the field, and we are green once again.
Green flag, green flag.
Hopefully for the last time tonight, we see green flag. That's not really looking to search papers. You want to stay as close as you can to your drafting mates. The 8 and the 11 got down below. Looks like we're going back to the 12.
Please, that's
I would not want to have a controller player leading my traffic field, but
no, I wouldn't either, but looks like they're gonna have to make do for just a little while longer as he falls back to the path.
Situation work. Shut on board here.
Very interesting to see how differently the strategy would be if this were a full field of 40 cars.
Yeah, that would be a
This
fraction of that.
yeah.
Like shenanigans. This backpack has been separated from the rest of the field by about 3 seconds.
Like a game of trying to get the faster cars up front.
Yeah, SB playing some great defense at the top. The lines are getting smoothly. Let's run on working with the 11. SB playing some great defense, slowing down that top lane. At the back, looks like they've kind of been single foul here, so 30 jumps up. 3 cars top, 4 cars bottom. 30 dives down low, locks the 95.
My experience is questionable to be racing like this early in the race, but seeing how few cars are in the field, maybe it'll be to his advantage to lead more laps.
Yeah,
Not just that, it'll help you stay out of a caution too, which will likely happen again if they keep up this squirreliness.
Unfortunately, it's kind of a statistic. This is the longest group fight on the track. Falls in line, the 99 goes low, that's the 66. 99 goes low. That backpack went by the 66 trying to catch it.
At this point, they just got to keep it together and stop messing about. They can hold, if all 5 of them can hold their lines and just drive, they'll catch back up.
Driving their line, led by the 30 of Alex Penn, who they actually had an interesting race last week.
That reminds me of my NR 2003 career.
Reminds me of my iRacing career as well. The 11 bump drafted the 30 there, the 95 looks like outside of the safety. Whoa, that's the 60, the 59, I believe, kind of dives down low there. Back to 2 wide racing was really helpful for that.
That could have been a little dangerous.
Or the 99, but you, I guess. Pick the 99 going back. Now, Cole Austin's in the outside lane. Two lines here forming. The 11 almost hits the 30. The 99
I don't know if they're gonna make enough
Whoa, 11.
progress with just.
Oh, 11
Oh.
sideways.
Oh!
Oh, hard impact.
Oh!
Caution's
Oh,
out.
huge wreck.
Not a huge wreck.
Could this
Oof.
be our big one?
Whoop. It's the 59.
There's still
Oh god, oh
wrecking.
god, oh god, oh lord, oh lord, oh good lord. That could, oh, 59
Oh,
goes around.
clips the 5. Clips the 5.
That could have been bad. Even worse. Let's get that replay. Okay, let's see if...
Right in front of the stands for the spectators to see too.
Yeah, let's, it's an interesting one, that's for sure. Let's get that replay here. Looks like 95 gives a really, yes, a really bad bump. We have the RVs in the way. There we go. Yeah, gives a really bad bump. 11 tries to pull a 2008 Kyle Busch and save it at the bottom. He just gets
Yeah.
30 gets involved in that one. 27 looking to get hit. The 11 hits the 59 again. Fred on board here with Cohen Haas, just to show you the chaos. So he's leading this kind of back pack. Doesn't see the caution. He's covered by the RVs. Can't see him. This one probably knows the caution's out. And this is just right for him. On the 5 blows the doors off it. But 5, that might be a penalty by race control. Let's go back to the 5 here. So, caution comes out here. Cohen Haas is slowing down. Henry Griffin stays in the gas. Slows down just a little to there, and then hits, I believe that's the 56.
Yeah.
That is an insane move there. It cost Tanner Griffin that wheel damage.
I wonder if he just didn't react on time. There.
That's the Star Spangled Banner. There we go. That's the replay screen. Maybe. He just gunned it, though, the entire time. SB stays out, I believe. Yeah, a little bit of interesting right there. Unfortunately, the 95 gives a bad bump to the 11. Yeah, no further review. Bad bump by the 95 into the 11, and then no penalty to the 5. Let's bring in the 5 of Tanner Griffin. Hey, Tanner, welcome back. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
That was gonna put your foot on the floor and not lift until you see God or a checkered flag moment, or?
Oh, I was on the brakes, and it it didn't break. Practically. Going back and watching that there, it looks like that was 95 and the 99 went for a shove. 99 spun the 11 David and sent him up the track, and then broke loose.
Yeah. Yeah, the other thing I was interested by is Cohen slows down, but you keep kind of going for it, and then you don't slow down until the wreck's in front of you. Trust me, I do the same. You would have made it through if the 59 didn't come down and hit you in the right front.
Yep. Yeah. I was wondering. I couldn't tell if he was on his brakes or not.
Yeah, that'll be race control will have a lookie at that.
Yeah.
I'd assume race control. Alright, thank you for joining us, Tanner Griffin. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm out. I'm out. The car's done.
That tough end to your race. I'm sorry
Very
about
unfortunate.
Yeah. All good.
Tanner Griffin, first victim of tonight's chaos.
Well, no, the 56 of Pritchard's been out for a while.
Yeah, but that was he disconnected. I don't know if the 56
okay.
got disconnected or not. I'm not entirely sure on that one. First known victim. Confirmed victim.
Exactly.
Watching YouTube's Dexter.
Yeah.
Sixth caution of
No,
the
I
night.
get it. I watch House.
Yeah. House is a good one too. I've watched it. I just started watching Dexter though. I'm on like the season finale of season 1 only.
So the 95 of Epstein and the 12 of Haas, both back in front again. Wonder how this will play out.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Wonder if Cohen Haas didn't come down pit road there. Pace car coming in through turns 3 and 4. Really wish this thing had a rear view camera, but if I switch to the rear view camera, all you get is a nice shot of the bumper. Nice clean shot here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, look, I mean, you can see like the red rooftop there of S-Speed.
It's like, this is the Mona Lisa of pace cars.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the inside angle is just this, so I stick with this. Some pace cars have a really nice rear view shot. The Volkswagen Jetta has a really nice rear view shot. Pace car pulls off into pit road. SV and Haas lead the field, probably the last people some drivers here want leading the field.
Green flag, green
back
flag.
out.
Boogity, boogity.
And green flag back out here at Daytona International. Haas, not so much, a lot of support there on that outside line. A lot of drivers came down pit road. Haas files it. Side drafting 66.
No, it didn't quite work.
Oh, bad bump there by the 66. Jump up on their spot. Ooh, they're gonna really squirm me. Let's go. Let's ride on board the Goodyear blue.
Well, that's a nice shove.
It is a nice shove, pushing the 66 out to the lead from the 95.
Oh, and the 66 gets screwed over.
He
Or
falls,
not.
Yeah, he falls back in line. 95 gives a shove there to the 66.
I'm surprised the 66 didn't take that sooner.
Oh, really bad bump there. They're bumping and banging up here. This might cause caution. 95's been really aggressive bumping tonight. And the Goodyear blimp is a really good camera angle. I was just kind of seeing overarching. Let's get a little closer.
So interesting enough, the 30 of Penn is not on our official driver roster for this
95 pushes
league.
66 out of the way. 95 jumps up high, then shoots back down low. Siege. 95 is super aggressive all night long with bumping. If he keeps up, race control might give him a penalty if he causes any more wrecks from his really aggressive bumping.
The 8 of Nicholas all the way to the back of this pack.
Yeah. I think this is the race. Oh, 95 and 30 make contact. 95 side drafting hard. Here comes the 11. Whoa,
I don't know if
30
that's the move.
shoves
Whoa.
it.
Must have got fed up of his antics or whatever.
See, I tried to shove him out of the way. 95, the move over retaliatory bump. This is where things are going to get dicey. 12 shoves the 95. 99 up, that's going to be, oh, surprisingly not, but it's getting really dicey here.
Almost 4 wide at one point there. That was scary.
95 falls back in line. It was a really aggressive bump in the 59.
Oh, the 11 falls back.
Right on board here with the 95. And there it is. Saw that coming from a mile away. Cohen Haas involved in that one. The 59 involved in that one. Don't know what happened there. Let's get that replay up. We'll be riding on board here with Espy because I believe he was the cause of that one. Oh no, that might be on the 59. Yeah, it looks like let's ride on board with Cohen. Looks like he got it really kind of let off right there.
Very unfortunate.
Not a lot of damage. We'll find out what happened here. Up here, I wonder if they just had to slam on the brakes for the field.
I believe that's what happened.
Yeah, ooh, hard on the brake. Trying to have 30 and see if he was.
Just didn't see the pace car.
That could have been a nasty wreck. Oh, 12 gets loose.
Whoa.
That
Under
really
caution,
up.
you don't see that every day. Got on the apron.
Yeah, let's get that replay up here. Let's run on board. Yeah, went on the apron with the gas. Yeah, interesting race tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, Pritchard is out, also due to damage. Yeah, racing incident there. Declared by race control. Most of the field makes it down.
The 12 does not. That's surprising.
I believe the the 12 didn't come down pit road. A lot of drivers just sitting here on pit road getting damage fixed, I'd assume. Or maybe they're fed up with this. It's only 63 laps to go. Not even halfway, and we're approaching the hour mark.
At least we had more green flag laps than not so far, I believe, right?
Yeah, that I believe that was our longest green flag run. Yeah, last caution was thrown. Scroll all the way down the list of events here. Oh my god, is there a scroll wheel on this thing? Yes, there is. I just couldn't see it. Okay, so... Okay, 52 minutes into the session, yellow flag's thrown out. Last yellow flag was thrown. We made it 10 minutes without a caution. That's something to celebrate for. 10 minutes!
I'd crack a drink open for that.
Yeah! Yeah, amen to that. The 95, all in having some intimate moments with the pace car. We saw that during the race.
Wow.
Someone insert the Careless Whisper music. Yeah, here, I can pull it up. Let's get that. Let's talk about it anyway. Okay, here we go. This is the replay under caution. It's intimate with the pace car. Yeah, you can see like right here. Kind of yeah, right here.
I would get back to the regular race now. I think green flag is going to drop any second.
Yeah, you are correct. Let's get that replay out here. It's kind of bad when all you have to talk about is someone getting intimate with a race car. That definitely went on TikTok.
Wow.
He laughed and said, I want to be intimate with a car. When I believe the 30 did that last week. Pace car's getting violated at Daytona, folks. Pace car pulls off to pit road, hopefully to get some therapy. And the green flag is
So
back
many
on.
cars back to the end of the longest line, too.
Yeah, probably. Good launch there by SB. A kind of left to fend for himself. Already 3 wide. Or more 3 wide. And the 8 really slow there on the start. Screws over the 27 and the 24. The 30 up. Ooh, good save by Cohen Haas.
That could have been very bad.
Yeah, 30 gave a really bad bump to Cohen. Cohen is not going to be happy about that. Cohen now has to play catch up with the rest of the field. It's right on.
They're close enough. I'm sure they'll get it.
The 95 is the lead, so something's working. But not for long. Travis Martin. 30. Try to see if we can get this one. Here comes the 30, sends it 3 wide. Back 9 pushing 95. Trying to catch back up to 30. A lot of support here forming for that outside lane. The 8 is back up.
Ooh, 3 wide.
It's 3 wide here. This isn't gonna end well.
man,
And
oh,
the moment
yeah.
I say this isn't gonna end, oh, 59 gets T-boned.
24's in that.
Now this might be
11 weaves through.
Yeah, this might be the big one. Let's pull up. Yeah, that is 100% on the 95. Let's get that replay pulled up here. I said.
Very unfortunate.
66 comes out on the 95. Comes up, T-bones the 59. Which is minus the business. Also, it's the 24.
Wow.
24
And a bit of the 8.
It's right on board with the 59 here. And you can see caution. That's off. And then just gets a T-bone. Interesting. Crack up. Interesting. 99 also gets spun again. It's right on board with the 99. Spin hits that bump. If it's back out on the track backwards, that's scary. Back live here.
I can imagine these drivers are already pretty fed up with this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them are the 95 out of the race.
Wow.
Damage.
Well, he did take a pretty big hit.
Yeah, he took a hard hit. Yeah, he is out, but race control did give him an EOL just in case. You can never be too safe. Looks like all of the cars breaking down pit road here.
They're about halfway through the race. I can see they're gonna want to top up on everything.
Yeah,
Probably
almost.
try and...
We have 57 laps left. Yeah, by this pace, my prediction's gonna be dead on. We're gonna be dead done around 10 o'clock. Because it's at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. Currently, it is 8:30 Central Standard, and we're not even halfway through the race.
Yeah, it's not cool. I don't want to go to bed too late.
Yeah, we are currently an hour and 3 minutes into the broadcast, and we are still only not even halfway left. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. No, the drivers are off pit road. Let's go to the pace car here. Actually, no, most of the drivers are still on pit road. My mistake. Let's see, a lot of them are still here, just sitting on pit road with damage. The 11, the 99, the 66, the 24, and the 59. Although their pit crews don't like they're doing much. Just kind of standing there.
What do they even pay them for anyways? Come on, guys. Get to work.
They're probably fed up with the amount of cautions.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they are.
Yeah, but look who's back leading that top lane. It's Cohen Haas. Let's bring him in. Cohen Haas, welcome back to the booth. You got a copy.
Hello.
This has been a long one.
Welcome back.
It has been. I do agree with that.
SB is out.
Thankfully. He caused majority of the wrecks this race. I believe that is complete fair get out of here kind of
well,
thing.
he had to leave. And race control gave him an EOL, but he had to leave anyway. But now you're leading that top side. Oh, you're going to try to build up a run there on the 9?
Honestly, I'm just gonna try to work with the 9 for now.
Yeah, you
I've got no reason to. I've got no reason to push the car until the end. Why I thought what Jonah was doing earlier was really stupid, throwing really aggressive blocks this early in the race. I mean, I get if it was like the last few laps, but like right now, you're not holding off anyone.
Yeah,
you're not gonna.
We are not even halfway through the broadcast. I made a prediction that for the first 20 laps, made a prediction. Each lap was about 20 minutes, or about a minute and a half per lap, and by that standard, we would be done around 10 o'clock. And it's looking like we're about to end around 10 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Yep.
I believe my prediction's right on the money there, but there's only one way to find out. Hopefully, you boys can keep it clean till the end. I'll let you get focused on this restart. Have a good rest of your race.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, interview Travis next. I think he's lacking one.
Yeah, right. If he's still in the top 5, I'll throw him in for an interview. Thank you.
You really like that Haas guy.
Yeah, Colin Haas and he's a co-commentator here in the booth, along with yourself. He's also a lifelong friend of mine. Or not lifelong, but friend for the past 5 years. 5 years.
Alright.
Met a few years ago and have still been close friends, even though he's moved a couple states away. Pace car pulls off into pit road. Farmer and Haas lead. Green flag back out here for the 8th time tonight.
Green flag.
Really good jump there. Haas jumps down to the inside, kind of on that top side, bottom side.
All things considered, these boys would make
Yeah, I think they need to stay single file for a while. Oh! Dirty saves it. Good save there by the 30. 59, struggling with that restart. 24 getting aggressive with pushes on the 8, trying to catch back up to the 12 and 9. Eight to the top side with a really good run. Slingshots off the back of 12, but is it going to work? Has no support. Side drafting hard. Bumps to 12. 24 comes back up for his point to 11.
ABA little bump there. Will not.
Yeah, 12 kind of stays there on the bottom. 66. 8, 24. 11 dives down. And now the 8's on the defenders. The 30 loses the draft, and so does Pactor also loses the draft.
That 59 car's been through a hell of a lot this race. Feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, he has. Well, I mean, he's a good racer. If he gets his lap back, which I think he will, he'll be able to come back to the front. 66 trying to do something here. 12 pushing the 9. 99 pushing the 12. Push the pusher, but... Haas tries to do something. Alrighty, I think now that we're officially up, never mind. Well, we can jump out to about 99.
I think they're just going to be going back and forth like this for
For a while, yeah.
probably a good chunk of the race.
66. Back outside, I think. Oh, the 12 does. He's up there. 12 and 9.
Ooh, that could have been bad. 27.
'66 pushes the 9 out in front. Oh, I believe that is the 99. As they dive down low, leaves Cohen Haas in the 27 to fend for themselves. Now, this is some good super speedway racing. Basically, not a bajillion cautions.
I was thinking earlier, this racing was looking kind of like Heat 5, but now it's evened out. I can see why iRacing's much better than Heat.
Yeah, exactly. You are a Heat driver primarily. iRacing is an amazing service. If you are into have money, first of all, iRacing is extremely expensive.
That's the issue.
If you have money and you love racing, any kind, whether it's dirt or road or F1 or NASCAR or cars, your endurance or whatever, iRacing is absolutely amazing. IndyCar, like just the level of like look at the track. You can see all the tire marks, all these. I mean, it's the level of 66 on top. The level of detail in iRacing is absolutely amazing. It's something that no other service really kind of offers. But again, you pay a premium. I believe I pay about $33 and then about 11 to 15 bucks for every track in the car. Once you have items, I get like a 20% market discount, but still.
My issue is the Canadian economy, so unless that changes, you won't see me for a while.
Yeah, you live in Toronto, right?
No, Sudbury. You would never catch me going. Pardon my language.
Yeah, my dad's side of the family is from Montreal, so I get it. The Canadian economy isn't the best. iRacing politics. Yeah, before we get into a heated debate on Canadian political politics, I think it's time that we do something right. Let's crank it up. Back here at Daytona International Speedway, non-yellow incident with the 26. We're going to get that replay up here shortly.
The 12, not the 26.
The 12. Trying to find exactly when. Okay, here's the replay. We're going to be riding up nice and close here with Cohen Haas. Yeah. Great job by Cohen Haas. And he gets up to the wall really hard. Really hard. But no caution. So we'll get back in here. We're able to stay green.
Very unfortunate for his chances at winning this race.
Yeah, that might be race over. Yeah, this is heating up here at the front. A lot of bump drafting. It's a lot of nice close bump drafting.
They're not careful, this could get pretty squirrely and they could end up in the wall.
Yeah, Cohen Haas. 9 drivers, no, 7 drivers remain on the lead lap.
It's also very unfortunate for the 30 of Penn, as he did not get.
Yeah, because it was no cautions. And the 27th losing the draft as well. Unfortunate for him as well. The 9 leads the field here with 39 laps to go. This is our longest green flag stretch so far. '99 sees if he's going to try to do something here on that top lane.
Back.
And here it comes. Back, speeding up with 38 to go. 9 gets straightened out the bottom of the 30, the 99, the 11 work together to pass him.
That's a nice teamwork right there.
Yep, 99 getting squirrely there. Oh, no,
Now, the 99 and the 11 are both drivers for JPR. The 30, I'm not sure where he is because he's not listed on any of our rosters.
The 30 is listed as 23 seconds behind the field. Oh, wait, no, he's a lap down. He's the last car on the lap. I forgot that our ticker is set like the Formula 1 tickers where it's interval. Yeah, this is an interesting scenario here. Technically, Barker is the leader. The 9 is in second, but just got overtaken by De Silva. This is interesting that 30's kind of acting like he's leading the race, which is odd.
I'm sure he's just holding off until a caution comes, even though he's in the lucky dog spot. Probably doesn't want to. Yeah.
The problem is, whenever the caution comes out, you're not getting that lucky dog. Because that's just the way iRacing does it. Like, okay, so the way iRacing does cautions, or lucky dog, is if you have any incident point around the, going back to what I was saying, any incident points around the time of caution, you won't get the lucky dog. Tries to, like, if they didn't do that, you can intentionally wreck somebody and get the lucky dog. It kind of sucks when you're not involved in a wreck and you hit the wall or whatever, you don't get the lucky dog, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
9 jumps out, tries to get some support on the top side.
You know, he might be thinking that right now as well, though. If he's out front and the caution comes out, he might be able to avoid any contact at all.
Oh,
But if
speaking
he's
of contact.
The yellow flag is out.
and there's a spot.
Okay, let's get that replay pulled up here. I believe that was just a simple incident here. Let's get the replay. Yeah, this is a little bit funny. So we're currently working on getting the SDK overlay to work, but we use iRacing TV for the overlay, but I use the SDK live timing system. Apparently, Gilbert Dilbert the Ninth crashed. So let's see Gilbert Dilbert the Ninth's crash. Bit interesting. Okay, so this is on board the 99. That's not the 99. Where is the 99? Nope, that's not the 99. I'm looking for the 59. Thank you. All right. Oh, nope, that was the 99. Alright, I wasn't tripping. Yeah, I believe he just got... Nope. Just got a bad bump there from the 11. Yeah, it's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
It's right on board here at the 11.
Well, it doesn't seem like he has much damage from that incident, so...
Yeah, no, I mean, in real life that would be a couple flat tires. Yeah, in real life that would be a couple flat tires, but no damage. Back out on track.
Not a track bar, but what's that called? Sliding the car sideways like that could screw someone.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in iRacing it doesn't. But 30 getting his lap back. And I believe everybody will be coming down here pit road. No, some drivers stay out. Let's see here, I believe Johns, Penn, and Pachter stay out.
Pachter going for one of his laps back, right?
Yes. Most drivers will be coming in for fuel and tires, but... I believe the 9 will be winning the race off pit road here. And he does. Followed by the 8 and 27. With the... Is that damage to that right front tire? I'm trying to see, is that just excessive? Yeah, I think that's excessive steering input. Let's see if we can get a better camera. Let's get that replay pulled up, because I want to see if that's damage. Okay, I think he might be on controller. We're going to ride on board here with the helmet cam. This is on board with the helmet cam of the 30. I believe he's on controller. Just really cranking it left to right, left to right, left to right. I don't exactly know why, but... just creates a lot of tire wear. Gonna be coming to the 1 to green here, I believe. 24 just coming off pit road. The 11 still on pit road. Does the 11 beat the pace car? Barely, but yes. Yeah, 1 to green here. We're gonna be coming up. We're gonna be restarting with 31 laps to go. 10 minutes goes from a lap down, leading the race.
hopefully he can stay there this time. He seems to be driving pretty well tonight, so.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Penn and Farmer will be leading the field to green. Trying to lower that really interesting top view camera there on the pace car. Pace car about to do that infamous left-hand turn onto Perry Road here at the World Center of Racing. Pace car makes that left-hand turn. We're about to go green again here for the 10th time in tonight's race. Penn leads the field to green. Green flag back out here at Daytona International Speedway.
Plenty of cars in bottom lane.
Yeah, the 9 follows in. Only 3 cars on that top lane. Maybe the 30 will go up there. The 8. Now that bottom lane kind of dying out. 27 is about to give a big shove there to the 8. Or an arrow push, try to get him back out front. The 9 pushing the 30 out. 30, whoa. 30 goes high. Don't exactly know why, but maybe teammate or something, I don't know. Bad bump there by the 66 with the 30. Don't exactly know what's going on there. That top lane getting some support. The 8 dives down the pit road.
Oh.
Dives, falling back, maybe wants to get out of the thick of it. Maybe doesn't have any fast curves left. 30 goes back up, try to pass the 9 on that top lane, but not a whole lot of support. And then with the 8 kind of shuffle the pack back there. 99 goes high on the 66. Grace pushing Farmer out there. The 30 falls back to back pack. Grace in the 5th position. Now, no contact. Saves it. Good save.
And the 30 again. File here, not a whole lot going on in the pack. The 30's pushing 11 after the 11 is now in 6th. So pack it just goes back up. It's right on. I wonder how strategy will affect the rest of this race. Are they all good on their pit stops, or do you think they're going to come down to a roll call?
No, I think maybe one more pit stop all depends on how much fuel the drivers have. But I highly doubt we will have another caution. Bound to happen. Yeah, single file here, Grace still pushing Farmer, 26 to go. While the field is content for the long before it gets 15 laps to go. Let's do one more. Daytona International Speedway, caution is out for the 11th time in tonight's event between the 24 and another driver. Let's get that replay pulled up here.
Horrible for the 24 car this late in the run.
It was Gilbert Dilbert the 9th again. Still laughing that's literally called Gilbert. Bring it up here. See? Gilbert Dilbert the 9th.
Wow.
Literally how it is in SDK. It's weird. Okay, going back to the broadcast. Put that back over here. Yeah, let's get that replay up. Trying to back to it here. It's the 66. Okay, here we go. Not the 66. Trying to board the 20. Let's go to the 24 here, because I believe he was involved. Nope. Okay, so this is the wrong wreck. Don't know why my SDK isn't up to date. Okay, here we go. Lap 83. Okay, here we go. Finally. Okay. Yeah, just a bap up there from the 99. 24 comes back up.
99 able to save it, the 24 does not, unfortunately.
He hits the wall a little bit, but I think he'll be fine. Go back to live here. Back live here at Daytona International Speedway. 17 to go here from Daytona 250. Travis Farmer still out in front. You know, I think it's time that we finally bring in the man, the myth, the legend, Travis Farmer. Hey, Travis Farmer, it's Robert McKay and Jaden DeGeorge and GFR on broadcast. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Good race you're running here. What are your thoughts?
It's getting crazy out here. That's my thoughts. I'm just trying to keep it clean. I don't have to use my fast repair.
Yeah, it's going to get even more crazy now that we bunched the field back up under caution.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping me and Trent can get linked up and get going.
Yeah, again, definitely really interesting night. Cohen Haas was in the lead for a while. SP was in the lead for a while. Penn was in the lead for a while. They've all kind of fallen back. You're kind of the last one standing out of the drivers who have led a handful of laps in tonight's event. What's your strategy going forward with 17 to go? Obviously, you have enough fuel, enough tires. What are you going to do to try to survive?
I just try to stay out of the wrecks, man. Don't do nothing sketchy, none of that. I just want a good, clean finish, man.
Yeah, and you can only hope for that. Thank you for joining us, Travis Farmer. Hopefully, we'll see you in the booth for the top 3 interview.
All right, have a good one.
You too. That was Travis Farmer, driver of number 9 Monster Energy Chevy Camaro.
Interesting to see the 30th Penn came down pit road surprisingly early in the race. He's now 3 laps down, getting his first lap back as we speak.
Yeah, and hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he gets those laps back for the sake of him. Hopefully he doesn't get those laps back, because that means we have 3 more cautions, and I can't take 3 more cautions.
This is certainly turning out to be a lot longer than expected, but
yeah, we are
could be a lot worse.
An hour and 44 minutes into the podcast. I believe so far this is the longest broadcast in GFRN history. Let me triple check that. No, so the longest GFRN broadcast is the Daytona 250 qualifying, but that's 3 sessions taken. So this would be the longest race in GFRN broadcast history. I should clarify.
All right.
Yeah, again, the longest broadcast was 2 hours, 44 minutes, and 20 seconds because that was Daytona 250 qualifying and both Daytona duels. Lights on the pace car are off, going through turns 3 and turns 4. Pace car about to make that infamous left-hand turn onto pit road. 6 cars remain on the lead lap. Who's going to win it here in the next 15 laps? Only one way to find out. Nichols and Farmer lead that lead the field to the green flag. Back out here at Daytona. We're racing for the win. Good start there by Nichols. Not a whole lot that Farmer and 66 can do, not a whole lot of support. Hopefully drivers will bump up there because it is the last few laps of the race. This is where SB's moves earlier in the race should have been. This is where you get aggressive because it's 59 gets loose coming out of the pits. Still green. We're going to see hopefully a lot of wide racing.
Sure, tensions are very high.
Yeah,
for everyone on track.
Yeah, tensions are high, and it's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. Here we go, the 24 and the 30 in the back, trying to make something work. Foul that too wide again. 87 laps in, 14 to go, coming down the backstretch here. Still single file.
'27's finally back up front after, I believe, Grace was 1 or 2 laps down at some point during this race.
If he was 1, wouldn't win the original options.
The only benefit of this many cautions is people who got screwed over earlier, now they have a chance to try and clinch this win.
Single file, which is extremely interesting. And not a whole lot of. Thought we'd have single side-by-side racing. We're saving for the last few laps. Taking down though, the pressure is building. The pressure cooker is turning up the pressure. Will it explode or will it kind of simmer down?
Well, I don't see this simmering down anytime soon, especially with the roster of drivers we have on track tonight.
Exactly. It is a really competitive, really aggressive roster. 11 to go. The 30 keeps going high, trying to see if somebody wants to go.
Not too sure they're very keen on pushing a lap car right now.
Yeah, but I mean, no one's really going to the top and trying to see if they can get some. They're trying to get something, you know.
Yeah.
11 to go. celebrations here at Daytona start now. 10 to go at the Daytona 250. That 30 laps out. 11. Here we go. 10 to go, and the pressure cooker is heating up even. See if anyone else goes up to the top there.
Oh, the 30 dives down.
Yeah, Silva left to fend for himself. 30 goes back up again to help him, so it's 9. Here we go, boys. Here comes the 66, the 9. Big charger there on the outside. Will the 8, the 8 does not go to block. The 11 goes up. Farmer makes the pass for the lead, but will it hold for 9 more laps? Just 9, but 9 at Daytona means everything. 9 to go. The 9 dives down. 30 and the 11 left to fend for themselves. 30 dives in there. 11 been left on that top side over and over tonight. Will the 27 dive up to help him? 30 trying to see if he can do something, but he's 3 laps down.
Farmer and Johns are at an advantage here. They're the only 2 cars on track who are part of the same team. Every other car is either not part of a team or all their teammates have been wrecked out.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting to see if they kind of try to help each other out. But I mean, at Daytona, you know, I'd rank anybody to win the Daytona 500, right? Tony Stewart said that about the Sprint Cup Series Championship back in the early 2010s. You know, so teammates help out a long way, but when it comes to it, a win's a win. The 11 trying to push the 30, trying to get the 11 to the front of the pack. That's not working. But here comes the 27. The 27 trying to come up to support. Maybe the 8. Side drafting off the 24, the 30 trying to help out the 11. The 30's 3 laps down, but is trying to help De Silva for a second win of the season. De Silva won the Clash at the LA Coliseum 2 weeks ago. 7 to go. Farmer leading the field. The fans on their feet here at the World Center of Racing. He just has to stay in the lead for 7 laps to go, but 7 laps feels like 7 years at a super speedway. Will Farmer be able to hold it? Will somebody try to make a charge on the outside lane? That's actually on the lead lap. The 8, the 66, they're all trying to peek their nose, trying to see if they can see something. 66 pushing the 9. The 30 trying to help somebody, see if anybody will go to the top. There's the 59, that lap down car.
Unfortunate timing to go high just as the lap car gets passed.
Yeah, the 11 goes up high, the 30 will go up to support him. Who else will? 6 to go. If you're going to make a move now, it's time. If you got anything else left in the tank, any more fight, use it. $27 looks like he might be going up high. The 11 and the 30 file back down low. 27 pushing the 8. 11 pushing the 24. 11 goes high. So does the 8. No, 8 stays low. Thought they were both going high there. 11 making a charge. Will the 8, will the 66 go high? Abandon his teammate. 11 side drafting off the 8. 5 to go. Only 5 laps. 11 loses momentum. Will the 27 maybe foul in front of him?
Those cars in the back, they need to start working together better than they are.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here exactly. They're kind of saying single file line, but I don't think that'll last for long. The 11 trying with the 30 to do something. 11 pushes the 24 into the 27, trying to build up a run. This could end badly. The 30, I don't know what he's doing. 4 to go, Farmer leading the field. But how long will that last? Oh, 24 and the 30 make contact. The 11 shoots up high. 3 wide here at Daytona. 4 to go. Again, if you have anything to use, anything at all, use it now. Time is running out with only 4 to go. The 66 pushing his teammate of Travis Farmer. The 9 hard. The 30 gets a really good run on the backstretch. The 11 comes in behind him. Gives him a nice shove.
It's a nice run.
That is a nice run, but they need support, and they need it now. Whoa, 30 down.
Oh.
30 around.
The yellow flag
Caution
is out.
out. We're going into overtime.
Should have seen it coming.
This will be an overtime finish. Travis Farmer probably devastated right now. If they could have kept green, he would have had an amazing shot. Let's bring him in. Travis Farmer, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy.
Yeah.
How much of a wrench does that throw in your plan?
What do you mean?
The-
Nothing happened to me.
Yeah, but you were in the lead there. I mean, if they were trying to form an outside lane there and they couldn't, you had a good shot at winning that. But now we're going into
Yeah.
now we're going into overtime. What are your kind of thoughts on that?
It'll be all right. I believe me and Trent's doing good up here.
Yeah, the 66, your teammate pushing you hard. Do you think he's going to stay behind you, or do you think he's going to try to chase down his own win?
I don't know, man. I don't know. He's helped me this whole race. If he wants to go for it, I'll probably let him have it.
Yeah, you definitely have your fair share of wins, that's for sure.
Yeah, I try, man. I try.
Yeah, and I'm surprised you're as calm, cool, collected as I tell you what. I would be livid, especially because of how hard it is to lead so many laps like you have at Daytona tonight. An overtime finish just throws a wrench in the plans, and it was just a spin by a 3-lap down car who's been really aggressive. What are your thoughts on Penn and him trying to kind of help out the guys in the back, but being really aggressive about it?
Yeah, he needs to calm down just a little bit, chill out a little bit. He'd be all right.
All right, hopefully we'll see you in victory lane tonight. Travis Farmer, go get her done.
I'm going to try, man.
Yeah, this will be an overtime finish here at Daytona.
I'm surprised we're not going green next time around. That means we'll only have a 1-lap stint to the end of the race.
No, we're going, so the NASCAR overtime rule, I'm assuming you know the NASCAR overtime rule.
Should be 2.
Yes, so it'll say, you can see here it says lap 101 now, the race is 100 laps. It'll stay 3 to green until the lights on the pace car go off. It'll still be 3 to green, and then the drivers will take the green with 2 to go. They'll just keep extending the race for as long as they need it.
Oh, okay. I thought they would extend it in one go.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah, because they don't know exactly the way that NASCAR usually does it. They don't exactly know how many laps they're going to need as Penn gets one of his laps back. So they just extend it until as long as they need it. Clarifying with race control how many green-white checkered attempts we have or overtime finishes. Usually it's 3, but in actual NASCAR it's infinite. I'm praying we don't have infinite, because if this race has been an
We'll be here all night.
yeah, this race has been an indicator. 3 allotted green-white checkered finishes. So if a caution comes out on that 3rd green-white checkered, there won't be a caution. We'll just race to the end.
All right.
Yeah, lights on the pace car should be going off here. Yeah, I believe they should be. Yes, they are. 1 to green. We're going into overtime here at Daytona International Speedway. Will Travis Farmer be able to hold off the win? Teammates leading the field to green. A battle between the Griffin Motorsports drivers. Yeah, will Griffin Motorsports driver win it, or will De Silva get his second win of the season, backing up his Clash win. Will Nicholas pull off the upset and win in the Kyle Busch Morgan and Morgan scheme, and hopefully give Kyle Busch some actual good mojo in his Morgan scheme this weekend at New Hampshire? Will Grace or Divine come back from multiple wrecks to win it? Will we have another caution and Pachter win it while he gets his lap back? There is only one way to find out, one way only, folks. That is to go green here, which we will very shortly.
Ken could get his lap back too, right?
He could get his lap back if there's... Okay, so if there's caution on the first lap of a green by checkered attempt, we go back under caution. But if the white flag flies, anything goes. Really, it's a fend for themselves here in iRacing. Usually NASCAR will throw the caution, but in iRacing they don't throw cautions, and it's just whoever crosses the line first wins. That
Great to see.
The Ford Mustang pace car making its way through turns 3 and 4. Hopefully the last time we'll be using this camera angle. Pace car pulls off into pit road. We're here for the first override time attempt in the night. Farmer leads the field to green. Green flag here. 2 to go. The 66 dives down low to help out his teammate. The 11 and the 24 stranded, but here comes the 27 and the 30 up high. Here we go.
It's unfortunate for the 8 trapped down there.
Yeah, the 27 diving down low to pass the 24. The 66 pushing the 9. The 11 getting stranded. The 8 moves up in front of the 11. This is the pass for the lead. The 8 pushing hard. If only this was actual NASCAR and that was Kyle Busch, I would be up on my feet. Here he comes, the Morgan and Morgan scheme to the lead. The 66 and the 27 pushing the 9 as hard as they can, but there's only so much they can do.
This could be a close race. 4 cars in each pack right now.
White flag here at Daytona. The 8 with a comfortable lead, that outside lane chugging hard. The 9 and the 66 falling back. The 27 filing below them. 66 moves up high, 9 moves down low. 24 contact between the 24 and the 30. The 8 and the 11 are out there. The 9 moves up high. Nothing in front of the 8 of Nicholas. But here comes the 9 and the 66. They're pushing hard. The 11 and the 8 side by side.
Come on. Big wreck.
Into the 9. Huge wreck.
The whole field. Holy crap.
Holy crap. Logan Nicholas wins the Daytona 250.
Man. What an ending.
What a finish here at Daytona. Let's get that running order here presented by Griffin Race Paints once it decides to pop up. 66 not happy with the 8.
66.
What a finish. Yeah, Logan Nichols finishes first.
Can we get a replay of that last accident there?
We can get a replay. Yeah, what a finish. Oh, here we go. Here's the finishing order. Travis Farmer. Travis Farmer wins.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
That's odd.
Not what I expected. Finishes under review by race control.
Let's get that replay, because maybe they decided the 8 isn't winning because he might have caused that.
Yeah, let's get that replay pulled up. It says on iRacing that, yeah. Let's see here. Pulling up my... On my end, it says Logan Nichols is the winner. Finishes under review by Race Control. Let's get that replay here. It's right on board with the 8 for this one. Okay, so I believe... I don't know if the 8 went up on the 11. You can see it here.
Didn't look too intentional, though.
It didn't, but the 8 did go up on the 11. By that standard, though, I don't know if Farmer would have been the leader. Yeah, that is going to be looked at by Race Control. Let's go back live here. Everyone's off track. Don't exactly know what is actually happening, but we're going to get to the bottom of this. Finished, still under review by Race Control. Again, just waiting on a official number here. Quiet track here at Daytona. No victory burnout. No nothing. Finish is still in a review, but all drivers are off the track, so we won't get a victory burnout tonight. Yeah, what about that finish? What a finish there. Huge wreck. The 9 kind of gets screwed over there at the end. Great run by the 8 and the 11.
Very, very unfortunate ending. Hope Race Control makes their final decision soon so we can find out who really won this race. Hoping for the 8 myself, but
I'm hoping for the 8 too.
Fair's fair.
That's good luck for Kyle Busch tonight, this weekend at New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Race Control still reviewing. It's Tanner Griffin up in the booth. What a finish! That was certainly a finish.
Yeah, that was how you say TV worthy of
Messy.
No, that's too nice of a word.
Crap. I don't know what you're kind of going for here, so I'm not going to start throwing out words.
Let's give it a better word. Uncalled for. We'll just say that.
Apparently.
Yeah, Race Control still looking at that. Race Control getting back to me.
I'm saying that was intentional wrecking.
The 8 is not your winner.
Damn.
The 66 wins it.
Nice.
The 66 of Pachter. No, Trenton Johns wins. Trenton John wins the Daytona 250. Second place is the 27 of Grace. Third place, Travis Farmer in the 9. Fourth place, the 11 of David De Silva. And in fifth place, the 24 of Divine. The 8, given a one-lap race post-race penalty by Race Control for intentional wrecking. That's interesting. The 8
Very
devastated. Very happy. The 66 is probably really happy. Let's do some, don't think anyone's left for post-race interviews, so on that note, we're signing off for the night. This has been the Daytona 250. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside me is Jamie George. What a race. What a finish. Big controversial. We'll be back next week. In pre-race, we'll be talking with Christopher Rosca of Race Control, getting some clarity on that, actually. Give me a second. Seeing if I can't get Race Control in the booth now. Alrighty, we're going to be having post-race interviews now. First up is Colin Grace. Let's bring him in. Hey, Rosca and Race Control, we're going to do 2 post-race interviews real quick, and then we'll get to you. Colin Grace, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep. Yeah, I gotcha.
That was a finish. Officially, you finished second. What are your thoughts?
I mean, the entire race, my strategy was just to hang in the back and try to avoid incidents, and I guess in the end, I still got caught up in an incident, but that with the 8 getting DQ'd there for that intent rack, I guess I ended up P2, so I'm happy with that result.
Yeah, that was an interesting one for sure. What about that finish? What are your thoughts?
I was really hoping it would stay clean, because coming down the back stretch, I got a big run, and I was going to try to see if I could send it 3 wide, because I had help behind me, but with the wreck there, I was stuck on the outside, got caught up in it, and I was just trying to keep the car straight to try to finish the race, and well, I finished the race, so I guess that's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was interesting, that's for sure, especially with that incident at the end. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, less chaotic race next week at Roscoe. What's the next race? I want to say Atlanta.
Atlanta 2008.
Old Atlanta.
Old Atlanta.
That's going to be a good one. Thank you for joining us, Colin Grace.
Yep.
Alrighty, next up in the booth is Brandon the 24. Let's bring him up. Hey, Brandon, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
I do, actually, yeah.
What about that finish? Officially, you finished, according to Race Control, according to Rossi, you finished 5th.
Hold on, is my, there we go, sorry. Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, I will say this. I just want to point out how I had, at the end of, like, lap 12, 18 minutes of optionals. And somehow I was able to keep pace. I really don't know what we were thinking off of turn 4, but unfortunately it's just a factor with super speedway racing. And literally, hey, next week we're literally going to another super speedway, so you know, Atlanta's one of my favorite tracks.
Daytona. It's old in Atlanta, so the pre-super speedway configuration.
Oh, alright, but yeah, like I was saying, I mean, right now I kind of got nothing. I was honestly just joining the BC to catch up with Colin for a little bit. But, you know, technically, if you actually watch too, I crossed the line on 3 wheels, so yeah, that was interesting. All I remember was seeing the 11 and the 8 go for it out of turn 4, then I see the 11 come back up, and next thing you know, I'm in the wall, and coming across the line, I actually felt my car start to hop, so, you know, that's something you don't want your race car doing.
Yeah.
I'm out of breath, I don't know what to say, it's really hot in this room, but, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I got you were talking about, I got the replay pulled up here. Yeah, your car shredded, literally came across the line with 3 wheels, but you finished 5th.
I mean, I'll take a top 5 to start off the season, but that car is toast. I mean, I already told you about the fact that I had 18 minutes of optionals, and I was able to get it down to 9 because of how many yellows we had. But now that car can finally... It could officially rest in maybe Dale Jr.'s backyard. That's probably most likely where it's going to go. I mean, unless you want it, I'll sell it to you for $500 plus tax.
I don't have $500
if you wanna,
it's rotting. Sorry.
If you want to destroy it next gen for your backyard, you know, hit me up.
Cool centerpiece.
Ugh.
All right, we'll see you next week, Brandon. Thank you for joining us.
See you next week.
Alrighty, and before we bring in the winner, we will be for a little bit of an interesting thing we're about to do. Per request of the team, we're going to be doing our very first group interview. This is the JPR team of the 11 of De Silva, the 22 of Mosley, and the 99 of Barker. So let's bring them up here.
Hi.
Oh, yo, what's up, guys? So,
We gotta wait for Alex.
Okay.
Hi, Alex.
So, welcome everybody to the booth. This is our first group team interview, so it's going to be something we're trying new here. We're going to try to interview at least one team post-race. That was a chaotic one. What are your thoughts?
My internet died too early for me to enjoy anything, and the end of the race is a sham. My boy David got robbed.
Logan has reached out to me apologizing and saying that he was sorry for the incident, although
he's lying.
Yeah, again, after this group interview, we're going to have Race Control kind of explain that one.
Yeah.
A lot of cautions tonight, put the finish aside. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Rosca, it was 13. 12 or 13.
10
Sounds about on par.
10 cautions.
I have no idea. I didn't keep track. Yeah, 10 cautions.
If it's 13, that's gonna be pretty funny because that was the season 2 Daytona race caution count.
It's not a good thing. We went down from the last season, so it's a step in the right direction.
Consistency is the best ability, Christian. Come on, consistency is the best thing.
Yeah, that race was fun, but in kind of like the wrong ways. In a way.
I had a blast listening to.
Alex and I, we had an entertaining race. Like we were enjoying ourselves, but
yeah, it was.
Until
it was.
I did figure out what was causing the meatball flags.
What was that?
I didn't have either right or either front tire.
Yeah, that'll do.
Huh.
Yeah.
I like to point out this
so it wasn't fan of
blowing tires, by the way.
But it's kind of impressive for the car keeping up.
Again, like I said before, that Chevy reliability.
Doesn't the 22 drive a Ford?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, it was half Chevy, half Ford.
That's what, yeah.
Actually, I think Toyota.
It was a Ford with a Chevy engine in it.
Excuses. Thank you for joining
No,
us.
no.
Thank you for joining us in the booth, guys. We'll see you next week.
All right, go Bills.
Go Pack, go.
I got wrongfully DQ'd.
Go Pack, go.
Alrighty, finally, the moment we've been waiting for. I think the viewers at home have been waiting for. Christopher Rosca from Race Control, give us an explanation of that last lap wreck before you do that. Let me actually pull up the replay here so the folks at home can understand what we're talking about. So just wait a second while I pull up that. Try to do it in slow motion here so it's a little bit extended. Okay. This new, okay. Alright. Roscoe, walk us through this one.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk through. Right. You have the 8 and the 11 side by side. Looked through the 8 slides up, and the 11 leaves so much room that the 8 is easily able to hold his car there. Instead, he drifts up the track, tags the 11, and chaos ensues behind. And it looked to be too suspicious to be just an accident. So the 8 has been held 1 lap. Your race winner is the 66 of Trenton Johns, followed by Colin Grace and Travis Farmer, rounding out the top 3. The 8 of Nichols has held 1 lap down to the 6th place position, finishing 1 position above Alex Penn in 7th.
Yeah, and again, looking back here at this slow motion replay, the spinning of the 11 was bad, but I think this right here was the worst part. Just the 11, having nowhere to go and trying to save the car, comes up and wrecks literally the entire field, which didn't help the 8's case, I'm assuming.
No, it did not.
Yeah, you see the 66 gets air there. Yeah, so what kind of goes into making a call like this? Because obviously it's not just, giving a driver an EOL or um, whatever. It's quite literally taking away the win from a driver. Like, what goes into kind of making this kind of call?
Yeah, you have to take into account what the driver can see, what the driver is most likely thinking, and you have to take into account what the car is most likely doing. So look back and you got to be in the car. You got to be able to see what the driver sees. Okay, can this driver feasibly see this thing? Does he know that the 11's up there? The answer is yes. He knows that he's up there, and he lets off the steering to slide up the track. He doesn't turn more and then still slide up. He lets go of the steering wheel, and that's what really decided this one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the onboard of De Silva, not the 8.
And with De Silva, did we count out the fact that he didn't hit the brakes or have any reaction?
I looked at. Well, De Silva is just reacting to the accident, just standard reaction of, oh, I'm being spun. And there's just nothing you can do at that point. It's just lock up and try and keep the car under yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the 8 ran a pretty clean race most of the night, so this was kind of a surprise to me. And at first glance, it just looked like it was a racing incident. But yeah, when you're correct. When you kind of look closer, you can see he kind of just let the car drift up. He didn't necessarily steer into him, but he didn't necessarily try to avoid it. I'm assuming is the reason why he gave him the 1 lap penalty.
Yeah. He didn't turn away to prevent the accident.
Yeah, you see from this rearboard camera, kind of chaos ensued behind him. What about the 95 was really the other one. He was out early, but he kind of caused a lot of wrecks. What's going to go into that in the post-race review of the race?
Yeah, I got a couple incidents involving the 95. Got those written down here with the live race review. Gotta look back at those, double check, see if there's anything we missed during the live race, and go on from there.
Yeah, exactly. And then you'll, I'm assuming, give out penalties kind of as needed.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you can only do so much for...
Something has to happen.
Yeah, you can only do so much post-race as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, again, we'll be keeping a very kind of close eye on what the rest of, on what post-race is, and maybe we'll have a pre-race show and you kind of discuss, because there's a lot of penalties I think that'll be going out.
And one of the big problem is we've had this issue with him ever since season 2, I think late season 1. And he's gotten in trouble so many times, but he keeps continuously doing the same exact thing he gets in trouble for. So I'm thinking he's going to end up losing a ride for at least 2 races to really, come together and collect, well, I shouldn't be doing this. So that's going to be something we're going to be talking over.
Yeah, and again, that'll be something that I'll want to check into post-race inspection. Thank you for joining us in the booth. I appreciate it. This has been the Daytona 250. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside me tonight has been Jamie George. Up in the tower has been Christopher Roska, and on track was Tanner Griffin. We'll see you next week, or tomorrow actually, for